Hi, boys and girls. This is Miss Elliott here. We are going to be doing our writing lesson today, and our writing lesson is going to kind of go with what Miss Kilquist has been doing. She's been doing stuff on main idea and details, so we're going to try and continue that in writing. What we're going to do is we're going to start doing it by reading a story and then finding the main idea and the details. And then hopefully in the next couple of days or even the next couple of weeks, we'll be able to do that with our writing. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go over the directions on this page. So first, I'll be reading the story to you. And then we're going to be highlighting the main idea in yellow. So you're going to want to find a yellow. It can be a yellow highlighter. It can be a yellow crayon, a yellow marker, whatever you have at home. And then after we do that, we are going to be highlighting the details in green. So you'll want to go ahead and find either a green marker, crayon, colored pencil, whatever you have. And then at the very end, we are going to be cutting and pasting to complete our main idea and detail web at the bottom. So our story is called Winter Time. I want you to go ahead and follow along the best that you can when I'm reading this story. So we use our pointer finger. And if you want to try and read the story with me, that is fine as well. Many things happen in the winter. It gets very cold and it snows. The trees are bare because the leaves fell down in the fall. Children play in the snow and make snowmen. People celebrate Christmas, Hanukkah, and Kwanzaa. Some animals hibernate and others go south where it is warmer. So the first thing I'm going to do is think about what the main idea is. So I'm going to go ahead and get my yellow. And as we're thinking, we can think about the title is called Winter Time. So we want to think about what the main idea is that goes with winter time. And the main idea is what the story is mostly about. So a lot of times when you're looking for the main idea, a lot of times it'll be in this first sentence. Let me read this first sentence one more time. Many things happen in the winter. Well, it sounds like when we were reading our story, a lot of things that we were reading in this story had to do with things that happen in the winter. So I'm going to go ahead and highlight that first sentence for my main idea. Many things happen in the winter. Then I'm going to go through each sentence and try and decide if that is a detail that can go with that main idea. So the next sentence says, it gets very cold and it snows. Well, does that have to do with something that happens in the winter time? I think so. So I'm going to go ahead and highlight that one green. That's one of our details that is supporting our main idea. Let's look at the next sentence. The trees are bare because the leaves fell down in the fall. Well, is the trees being bare something that happens in the wintertime? I think so. So I'm just going to highlight the trees are bare because that is something that happens in the wintertime. My next sentence says, children play in the snow and make snowmen. Well, does that sound like something that happens in the winter? I think so. I think we could highlight children play in the snow because it snows in the wintertime. Let's look at the next one. People celebrate Christmas, Hanukkah, and Kwanzaa. Let's think about if that is a detail. I think that could be a detail. People celebrate different holidays. And then the last one says, some animals hibernate and others go south where it is warmer. So many things that happen in the winter is our main idea. I think animals hibernating could be another detail of that. So after you have those details highlighted, we're going to go ahead and we're going to be cutting out these pieces at the bottom so that we can glue them around our main idea. So you can go ahead and cut those pieces. And the first thing that we're going to be looking for is the main idea one, because we can't put details around it until we find the one that is the main idea. So parents, this is something that we do in class that is very guided. So that is why I am doing this along with them, since we have never done this before. So when I'm looking at all these different pieces, I'm trying to figure out which one goes in the middle. So there are many winter changes, the trees are bare, animals hibernate, it gets very cold, and animals fly south. Well, we read at the beginning that many things happen in the winter, so I think that there are many winter changes would be our main idea, because that goes along with what we talked about earlier. Now, once we have our main idea, we can see that these are going to be our different details. So animals hibernate is going to be one of our details that you'll glue on there. It gets very cold can be one of your details. That's a winter change. Animals fly south is a winter change that you would glue. And the trees are bare can be a winter change. So once you have that all glued down, you can go ahead and put that with the rest of your packet. And then we will be doing some more work with main idea and details throughout this week.